DANI MCDONALD Last updated 15:53, October 15, 2017. Paul Huggins, owner of Rough Peel Music, says DVDs are no longer a market for him. A new DVD arrives at the Rough Peel Music store on Wellington's Cuba Street. Owner Paul Huggins unwraps it and places it straight into the sales bin. "We used to make good money from DVDs," he says. "Recently, the prices keep coming down and down. Are DVDs a dying breed?" Rough Peel Music, once Groovy Records, now focuses solely on music. Huggins thinks so, though after changing his store's focus from selling from DVDs to music, he doesn't keep up with the industry as much. It's not worth it. Read more. 13 Reasons Why Censors Make New RP-18 Rating for Controversial Netflix Show. That's a wrap on another DVD store. The 1967 film The Graduate gets a new classification. Sky TV to close Fatso DVD rental service. 15 years ago, in his former Real Groovy store, a box set would usually sell for $40 to $50. Rough Peel Music sale bin. They're hard to sell now at $15, Huggins said. "Every new DVD that comes in goes straight into the sales bin with a $6 price tag. I think people are buying them now because they are cheap." Does your DVD collection look like this? After years of watching, recording, rewinding and fist-forwarding over the bung tape of the trusty VCR, the world was introduced to the first DVD player in 1996. It was sleek, it was shiny, and no one knew what to make of them. A 1999 online forum asked, "Will DVD replace VHS?" By 2003, DVD sales and rentals had outnumbered those of VHS videos. A year later, The Telegraph would print the headline, "DVD kills the video show as digital age takes over." It reported that DVD players were, at that point, outselling VCRs by a ratio of 40 to 1, making VHS seem as old-fashioned as the 8-track audio player. Just 13 years later, we've seen the tremendous rise of the digital era. Entertainment is now at the click of a button, and those delivering it to us are playing in a field with little, if any, regulation. The downturn. All the DVD stores in Taranaki have other wares to sell in store to help supplement the business. At New Plymouth's Video Easy, for instance, antiques are sold. Movie buff and stuff digital producer Kylie Klein-Nixon purchased her most recent DVD, Insidious Chapter 3, last weekend from online retailer Amazon. She'll add that to her collection of 500 or so DVDs, though she vows never to buy another one unless it's a collector's item. She prefers to purchase online rather than visit a retail store. "Mostly because it pops in my head and I want it straight away, and I'll just order it on my phone rather than wading through bins full of DVDs," she says. DVD rental stores have all but disappeared in downtown Wellington. Most retail stores stopped selling them. Even online DVD rental company Fatso put up the white flag after its subscriber base dropped to under 10,000 customers. According to the New Zealand Home Entertainment Association (HEANZ), NZ's DVD distribution industry body covering Sony, Universal, Warner Brothers, Paramount, Disney, 20th Century Fox, and Village Roadshow, by 2009, there were more than 650 physical retail stores scattered through New Zealand. Over the last 8 years, that number has halved, resulting in a complete wipeout of stores such as Sounds in the CD and DVD store. Stores such as Whitcowell's, Kmart, some grocery stores and New Zealand Post shops ditch DVDs. All in all, a little over 320 stores remain. In 2009, a comfortable $140 million came from over-the-counter sales of 9 million units that year. That's reduced to an $80 million market for rental and retail sales combined over the last 12 months. Rental stores have experienced more dire times. Over the past 8 years, they've dropped by 80%, from 500 locations to just 100 stores. Franchise brands of United Video, Video Easy and Civic Video are dispersed sparingly throughout the country. Amalgamated Videos closed its Wellington inner-city shop in 2011, but its Kilburney store is doing fine, shop assistant Paula Carter says. She's worked there since 1985, a year after it opened up in 1984. "It's steady at the moment, but you never can tell anymore," she says. Amalgamated Videos, Arrow Video, Condalis Video Time and Island Bay Video are the only 4 stores servicing the Wellington suburbs. Carter likens the shop to a library service, but even libraries are seeing a downturn. Wellington library figures show DVD loans have reduced by more than half for children and young adult films over the last 5 years. Over the past 5 years, there has been a 78% decrease in young adult genre DVD loans from 2013. For children genre, there was a downturn of 62% drop and 46.85% for the adult DVD genre during the same period. What are we watching? Kiwis love to stream, whether it be from a dodgy website or from legal streaming sites such as Netflix. 51% of us are watching our movies online. Tahiti Bay resident Chris Gibb, 24, hasn't watched a DVD in a long time. "I'd rather not pay the amount of money to watch it when I can watch it online," he said. A customer of Netflix, Gibb says he and his wife stream about once or twice a fortnight, noting it was more convenient than heading down to the DVD store. "If I buy a DVD, I watch it once and then never want to watch it again," he says. He gave away his collection of 33 DVDs earlier this year, selling them wasn't an option as no one wanted to buy them, he said. "They were taking up room. It wasn't a nice look and they kept falling down when I stacked them up. There was no point in them being there and they were collecting dust." Netflix doesn't provide regional figures but has over 100 million members globally. Locally, Neon subscribers including FanPass have increased by 49.22% from 2016 to 2017, up to 79,936 customers. The customer base is downloading more than 1 million files. And yet, not all of us are doing it legally. A Flick survey carried out in 2015 revealed that, of the 51% downloading files, 43% of us were sourcing our movies illegally. In a statement, HEANZ says piracy is continuing to seriously threaten the home entertainment market. In 2016 there were 60 million illegal movie and TV files shared in New Zealand. That's equivalent to every person sharing copyrighted material about 13 times per year. HEANZ believe it's not nearly as bad as the amount of movies we're streaming. Censorship, streaming and file sharing might seem like they're killing the industry, but DVD distributors are pointing the finger at an archaic, costly and inefficient NZ censorship industry. Every film that comes to NZ except for those being streamed goes through the censor's office. If it's an unrestricted DVD rated G, PG or M by UK and Australian classification, DVD distributors pay a $23 fee. If it's a restricted rating, like R13, R16 or R18, that price jumps to a whopping $1,124.40, despite the classification office offering a 75% reduction for small-scale releases. DVD distributors say the process is crippling the industry. The body says it's time-consuming and restricts availability, leaving consumers little option but to import movies from overseas markets or pirate them. Unlike DVD distributors, digital online and broadcast content is self-regulated in some situations and entirely unregulated in others. Take the controversial Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. The streaming service voluntarily submitted the series to the censor's office to be rated. The censor's office gave it an RP18 rating, but otherwise would have gone unrated if not for the global outcry. These issues send consumers inconsistent information around guidance for censorship on content, the distribution body says. Distributors want to work in line with global release timings rather than wait for the censorship process and therefore lose a whole market. Chief Censor David Shanks recognizes that DVD distributors don't feel that they have a level playing field, as they're being scooped by streaming sites that don't pay the same classifications costs. The censor's office is working to make changes that work with both the public and distributors. Last year the government announced that streaming services would come under the Broadcasting Act and change is underway to regulate those services. Would that lure us into the DVD stores, away from the ease of searching the web for a movie for Gibb? No. He doesn't have any need for them now. "It's a lot more convenient for me to just go online and watch what I want to watch at that given moment," he said. Stuff.